Hey guys, this is Helldozer from Zombieland Gaming, and I am back in World of Warcraft. So, what I was wanting to do today was, um, I had gone ahead and actually watched a really good gold farming video. I hope I'm saying his name right. I listed the video in uh, down below, and Archvaldor's. Sorry if I butchered that name. I probably did. Um, I wanted to try this out, but I used a variation of what he had posted. But it actually does work. Also, down below, I am putting in what I did on my Warlock. Now, this video is probably going to be a little bit longer than an hour because, again, some of the stuff is going to vary. The traveling time is probably going to be a little different. On top of drops. Now, I will say that the trash does at least drop something in Pandaria. The rest of the trash, especially from the LFR Raids in your Garrison, might drop something, but most of the time they don't. The stuff in the Pandaria Raids does drop uh, loot. So I did on my Warlock. I got a blue helm out of one of the Mists raids, making just over a little 6k gold between selling the greens, selling the drops from bosses. Now, the one thing that did differentiate my results, and they're going to be different here than what may have been in that original video I watched, was coins. I was using coins on every single boss, and I got anywhere from 26 to roughly 40 gold to and anywhere from items for 50 gold all the way down to 13. Now the 50 gold items were the armor pieces that you could turn into your particular armor class uh, item, such as gloves, shoulders, stuff like that. I did get, as you can see, some pets. The Ravenous Prideling I did get on a roll. Um, One thing I will also add is that I have not sold any of the pets or the pattern that I got. The prices that I have listed in there down below are of the current today's value when I got done with the run roughly about an hour and a half ago, and look them up in the auction house. This is going to vary on your server. This is going to vary at the time of the day and the time of the week, time of the month. It could even just depend on the particular season of the year. Um, but these are my results. The reason that I like that video so much, and I wanted to try it out and show that it actually does work, is that there's so many videos out there where people will go ahead and put up and swear that you can make, 10,000 gold an hour, and they show all these results from under my journal and bloopity blop, and they're either getting help from friends that may play on the server. They may be selling at rare times that the items aren't there. They may be selling when there's nothing in the auction house, which is no, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not going to be a set gold make. They're relying on the auction house. This isn't. Those results that I have posted there is raw gold. It is gold that I got from selling the items that I got from bosses and from mobs, and turning around and just dumping them. Just got rid of them. Goodbye. I haven't sold the pets. I will do an update if and when I do sell the pets, because I needed them for collections and so forth. Now, like I said, that was on my Warlock. If I get them this time on my Hunter, I will at the finish of this run show you in the auction house what they're going for. Since I do have the mount, I can just mount up and off we go to the races. Now, I'm also going to list what I did, what I ran. I'll go over it here real quick. I'm going to do Blackgate. There's one boss. Destructor's Rise, 2 of them. Bastion of Shadows, 2. Halls of Blood, 2. Iron Assembly, 2. I did go after Blackhand at Crucible. That he doesn't cover in the video. Dread Approach, 3. Nightmare, 3. Terrace of Endless, 4. I think it was 4 bosses. Vaults 3, Forgotten Depths 1, and Underhold 1. Now, that's where I stopped running on my Warlock. I do on my Hunter have a Garrison invasion. I do still do have the token, I think. I have to look again. But the last time I looked, the token was there. But I'm just going to go ahead and run this stuff, run exactly what I did on my Warlock, just to show you. Now, the reason that I'm saying is that I ran extra bosses. The whole point to this is to get in and get out. The more time that you're running is gold that you're losing by not running something else that could potentially drop something, such as the trash in your Garrison LFRs. They barely drop anything, if they drop it at all. So you're going to want to get to Pandaria, but then again, in Pandaria, you got to be careful, because if you're running around too much, again, you're taking away from your gold making, and that's a problem. So, for example, I'm trying to think which one it was. Not sure if it's Destructor's Rise. He just goes in and kills the one boss. I actually ran to the second boss. Again, I was killing trash. There wasn't anything really going on in there with the trash. I just wanted to kill the second boss for the drops. But you'll see what I mean as soon as I get in there. So I'm going to go ahead. I hope everybody's having a great day. If I do something you like, please like, subscribe, send me a message. Tell me I'm good, tell me I'm bad. Yeah, I'm a clicker. I already know. I hear it all the time. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to turn on some music while I do this run, and I hope you guys have a great day.
So I had to go and call you out. Got complacent like you didn't give a care about love. When I had to give up, couldn't let you go. Could never pull the trigger, no. I wanna make this right. Wanna make this right. Can we turn back time? You, been on my mind. Been on my mind. Can we rewind? Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Who's gonna save me? 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 Say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me?
Save me now, or hold on. I don't wanna fight this war for something. Don't wanna fight this war for nothing. Be with me or be gone. I don't wanna be the one to save you for every stupid lie that came through. I don't wanna be alone. Still unless it's say that we fit perfectly in harmony, and I worry. Oh, it's you and me a recipe together for eternity, but we broke, and it's too late to say I'm sorry for the red light that stopped me. Save us all or fall down. Save us from the things that dare to hurt us. All the whispers that will harm you. Climb out of the hell we made. I gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out. wants to say that we fit perfectly in harmony, and I worry. Oh, is you only a recipe together for eternity, but we broke, and it's too late to say I'm sorry for the red light that stopped me.
On my mind, succeeding with hope, and you were sure I couldn't agree that we were meant to be one. Our love is what they talk about in movies. Our love is what they talk about, Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me. 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 Save me from myself. I really need your help. I'm going under. Save me from myself. All I really ever wonder is if I'm really going under. Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me. 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 You know everything about me.
Catch that hope. Catch that hope. Catch that hope.
Jake's sitting in his car outside of Racetrack thinking, 15 minutes till my next meeting. That's plenty of time for whatever, like a breakfast sandwich, a Red Bull, and maybe even a little something to snack on mid-meeting. So put that seat back and relax. Keep going. Yeah, now that's whatever. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
It's the Labor Day preview sale at Mattress Firm. Get a king mattress for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin for savings of up to $600. Take home your new Beauty Rest queen mattress for the twin price of just $499, plus a free adjustable base. Visit mattressfirm.com or a store near you to find your perfect bed. Hurry in for the best deal of the season at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 0.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Are you ready for phase one?
Holding on to what I thought I'd find. Lost my mind. Find another you anytime soon. What am I to do? Undress all those thoughtless. Swear to forget all the times I made you feel something worth it, something real. Let me let go, leave like you know. Reckless occasions, look what you're making. Left alone, calling your home. Leave once it's daylight. Loving never felt right. I won't leave. Need you to need me. Left alone, say I don't feel fine, but you're not mine. You're off to find another me, 'cause you can never fall asleep. Wish you had me, wish you had me. Undress all those thoughts, let's swear to forget all the times I made you feel something worth it, something real. Let me let go, leave like you know. Don't feel the same. Oh, what a shame. Don't feel the same. Oh, what a shame. Undress all those thoughts, let's swear to forget all the times I made you feel something real. Something real. Something real. Something real.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
Vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave.
We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave. We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skanking the rave. We're skanking the rave. Wrong with coat, no
no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
Let's skank in the rave. Roll with coke, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
We're skank in the rave. Roll with coke, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
Vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
We're skank in the rave. Roll with coke, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
We're skank in the rave. Roll with coke, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
We're skank in the rave. Roll with coke, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
We're skank in the rave. Roll with coke, no champs in the rave. Crowd go mad with the baseline drops. It's a vibes in ting, no skank in the rave.
All the choices you made, did you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them? All the choices you made, did you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them? Again, 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 again. You make them all the choices you made, did you make them
All the choices you made, did you make them
Did you make them again, 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 again?
Looking for a place to stay for this night, even though my room is empty. My baby got me out the door tonight, our story never ending. He says that I'm the worst and it's better off alone. Still in front of me, you're standing. I turn and get along and say that something's wrong. Blue seas understanding. I don't know why I was there. Gotta go far from my sphere. I can't see clear, but right there. Gotta find a way out of here. But I got the game and no one has to blame. I got all the attention. This feeling comes and goes, but here I've been no more. Not even have to mention. I don't know why I was there. Gotta go far from my space. I can't see but right then, gotta find out of
Yeah, I hit the lock.
out of the I don't know why I was there. Gotta go far from my space. I can't see clear, but right there.
Okay, so as you can see, I hit the lockout. And that was relatively quick because, I mean, all the little chit-chatting I did in the beginning, and then plus the flying, there really was maybe 40 minutes of actual running. But I'm going to go ahead and sell this stuff. I didn't get into all the places that I did before. I think probably because I did them out of order, but that's my own fault. And as you can see, I didn't have coins for a majority of those bosses. Oh, actually got another pet. So the one thing I didn't show at the beginning, like I wanted to, was I started this run with absolutely no gold on this tune. He was broke. I transferred all the gold off, and I remembered that while I was in the very first one. So when I came out, I showed that the only gold he had on him was the gold that I had gotten off of that boss. So there is that part. But I'm going to go ahead. I did get these blues. I don't think these blues are really going to sell for anything. You have to be a very big transmog seller, and I have zero patience for that. If it doesn't sell 3 times, I just vendor it. As long as that vendor price exceeds what I was wasting to put it up for auction. So usually what I will do is, and I will put this out there, anybody that has ever seen my videos, when I am in the auction house, I undercut. I don't care. People have made videos about, well, you have this much in it, and this is what it should be worth. Well, that's your opinion. I really don't care about any of that. As long as I'm getting a price for it that I can square with myself at the end of the day, I don't care what I get for it. It doesn't bother me in the least. So, if you're happy getting the price you get for something, it's your item. Who really cares? I mean, it's whatever. You're not going to make 1,000,000 gold off of this stuff. So if you're happy with what you get, then be happy with what you get and don't listen to anybody else. Now, this is what the current price of this particular pet is. I would probably put my pet up for about 1,700, but some people wouldn't. I'm just telling you what I would put that pet up for. This pet, obviously, I would probably put it up for about 350, maybe 311. Motes are going for that much, whereas the actual spirit is going for that much, which is what it was on my warlock. Now that pattern, 286. So let's take a quick look here. We'll have almost 360 in spirits. So that's like 640. 2640. $3,039 plus this one lockbox. I know in that video that he got a bunch of lockboxes. I haven't. This matches what I've gotten. I've gotten one lockbox per run. I'm not even going to look up the cloth. There's no point. Maybe that amount of exotic leather. I don't even know what it's going. It's nothing. I still wouldn't vendor it though. I would still hold on to it. Take a look at this belt. And again, the helmet. So those are clearly like people that are going to use that stuff or just going for the look. So I'm kind of happy with that outcome. It was about 1,000, maybe 1,100, maybe 11. Yeah, about 1,000 less than what my warlock did. But again, I will say this. I will reiterate this so that somebody that might watch this and comment, well, you lied. No, I didn't lie. I did not have as many coins on this guy going into those raids. Now, could that have really affected it by 1,000 gold? Well, I had a few armor pieces that sold for 50 gold a piece. There were some, and again, the gold that I got ranged anywhere from like 25 or 26 gold to 40 gold. Armor piece, some of the different armor pieces and weapons I got ranged anywhere from like 13 on up to 50. So yeah, because I did roll on every single boss, and those were a lot of bosses to roll on to have coins to roll with. So could it have happened? Yeah, absolutely, it could have happened. It could. That is the difference between the 1,000 gold that my warlock got and the 1,000 gold my hunter didn't get. So I know that there was a lot, probably a lot of dead time in there, but I just wanted people to see, anybody that does watch this, that it is possible to do. That run, I stopped at 50 minutes, but I had done like maybe 10 minutes worth of talking, so that run really only did take about 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 5,000 gold, plus auction house bait. You can't shake a stick at that. Like, you just can't. So I would honestly say that video is probably one of, if not the most accurate video I've ever watched. He has a lot of good content. I'm nobody compared to him. I just was really intrigued by that video that I had seen, and I wanted to actually post. I wanted to see if it actually worked. It worked on my warlock, so I figured, what the hell, I would actually stream my hunter doing it. So, yeah, it's a pretty good video, and you can add variations to what you want to do. If you want to go after other bosses or add something in, do what you do. But it's going to be a consistent 5K whenever you take somebody in there. Now, you stack that up an hour a day, 40 minutes a day. You spend 2-3 hours doing those runs on 2 or 3 tunes. Before you know it, by the weekend, your entire tune list could be done, and you have a pile of gold. So it's something to think about. It's not that tedious. It's not like, God, I can't wait till this is done. You're constantly moving, and obviously hunters, druids, rogues, classes like these that have a lot of movement, maybe shaman, are going to be able to get around quicker. Shadow priests with their bubble, if they're spec'd for that. I'm not saying it's, every run is going to be 30 minutes to 40 minutes. His video, he explained 2 hours worth of running. So, you could throw in runs into other raids. Like, you could fly out here if you didn't have, but I have the inside, I have the lock, so that's not going to fly so well. But you could throw in, to get rid of that lock into going into other raids and stuff. But that's totally up to you. I just wanted to show that this was actually possible. So this has been Helldozer for Zombieland Gaming. If you see something you like, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again later. Thanks for watching, guys.